Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. So great to see each and every one of you. I am so looking forward to this weekend. I hope you are as well. But like we talk about every single week, right? If you've been with me a while, it's like a broken record. Gotta plan for the weekend because generally speaking, it is so unscheduled. Generally, there's more activities, maybe sports, parties, get-togethers, things like that. So planning out, at least when you're going to work out, when you're going to get your shake, and making sure you're getting all your water in like you do during the week. When we're on a routine or a schedule, makes it so much easier. But as you get into this lifestyle, you realize how important weekend planning is, right? Because the weekend is about 40% of our week, and you've heard me say that before. So anyway, I found this morning. What is this, you ask? Well, this is my Insanity Fit Test results from when I first started my Beachbody journey, which was, I wrote it down on here, 6/27/14, okay? So that's almost 3 years. And it's so interesting to look at because basically with Insanity, you do a fit test on day 1, 15, 36, 50, and 63, and you see your progress. And I think, with 21 Day Fix and Fix Extreme, they don't have fit tests per se. Some of the other programs do, like 22-Minute Hardcore, the program I'm doing now, the Asylum, which is an Insanity spinoff. Some of the other programs do also have fit tests. But I would encourage you in your workouts, especially if you've been doing them a while, maybe when we start our new group, at the beginning to do a couple of things and write it down how many you can do. So like maybe push-ups on your toes or tuck jumps or plank. How long can you hold a plank? And see how you progress over the course of 3 weeks. This is so valuable. I mean, I'm looking back at this basically, what's a good example here? Push-up jacks, okay? It's not an easy move. It's kind of like a plyo push-up, right? First day I could do 17. By the last day I could do 43. That's crazy in 60 days to basically over double that in 1 minute. So I'm looking forward to, I have an assessment coming up for my program now this weekend, and they're not easy. It's basically like a workout in and of itself because it's usually about 8 to 10 moves that you do for a minute each, and you see how many you can do in a minute. So it's kind of like interval training, but it really does give you a good assessment of where you're starting from, if this is your first, if it's your first time that you're doing some sort of assessment, to the end. And you can do the same thing with your nutrition, taking an assessment of where you are. And we talked about that the other day. Really taking an honest look at what am I eating? Am I getting the results that I want? And if I'm not, then I need to be tweaking something. So if you've been doing yellow containers kind of later in the day, maybe you switched it to the beginning of the day, yellows and purples earlier in the day. Or maybe you're eating too frequently, kind of not letting your digestive system rest. There is some good evidence to show that giving yourself a window of time, maybe stopping eating at 7 p.m. and not eating again until 9 in the morning. Whatever it may be, there are different things you can do to tweak your metabolism, tweak your body, because if you do the exact same thing every day, meaning do you eat the same thing, the exact same things, do you eat at the exact same times, do you eat late at night, there are so many variables when it comes to our nutrition and getting the results that we want. And your body is very good at adapting to what you're doing. So whether that's in your workouts, whether that's in your nutrition, your lifestyle in general, your body is great at adapting, and that's when we're going to hit those plateaus and be stuck, and we don't want that. So we have to keep our bodies guessing a little bit. So maybe one day you do one thing and then, for 1 week, and then, you might switch it up. And if you're having some issues with being stuck or on a plateau, please reach out to me. I would love to give you a few tips to see if we can push you forward, busting that plateau and getting to where you want to be. So this message was a little split, but those were a couple of thoughts I had this morning as I was dying with plyo. So in any case, love you guys. I hope you're gonna have, I hope you have a good weekend on tap, and I will talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.